with that, I'll just tell you the forecast is correct. Not only is the forecast correct, but here's the intro song in case you here's the intro song. Okay, that's the intro song. Also, what the fuck, Steve? Okay. Anyway, I also got an interesting video maybe for later. A video which I assume is gonna be full of shit, considering that his last video, like this guy's last video on like Greece, was overblown to shit. But anyway, maybe we won't take a look at it. But you see this? It's gonna rain, bitch. It's gonna rain. I'm gonna rain on your parade. I'm gonna shit all over fucking not Guild Wars per se, but the people who play Guild Wars. I'm not gonna lie. Like the majority, the average, the majority of the average player of Guild Wars. There we go, politically corrected. Hi Katya, how are you doing? Good to have you. How's your Saturday morning so far? Mine is shit. I haven't slept enough. I had like, I had some nightmares. I was fucked, honestly. Also, can you hear me clearly? Probably you can, right? Oops. There. Okay. Let me wait. Maybe. You're sorry for what? For me having a bad night? It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all Gucci. And so I'm tired. I'm fucking tired of the majority of the player average of Guild Wars. I'm so fucking tired, dude. Like, it is so my issue with it, right? And also, if you're expecting gameplay, you are not getting any. It's just that because I will be talking about Guild Wars, I tagged it as a Guild Wars stream. But, as the title implies, not really. It's more like ranting about it, okay? So deal with that, or, go and find somebody else to watch, because that's okay. Because I don't think I can stream MMOs, because it's boring to me. Sometimes I do, but in general it's boring to me. And, yeah. That's it, So, my issue with Guild Wars recently has been that I'm considering dropping it. It's not even, like, there's a small chance I will. And the reason is the players, like, for real. And to begin, it's like, again, like for the 5th fucking time, it's not all the players, it's the majority of the average, population of Guild Wars. And the way they seem to play the game, which is crazy. To me, it's fucking insane. It is fucking insane how in a casual, chill game that you can just like play like a, literally closer to Diablo than it is to like a proper MMO. Literally closer to an ARPG, not Diablo, sorry. And people play it as if it's like some kind of esport. And you know what? That's their prerogative. That's their right. But holy shit, does it make it unplayable for me. Like, where to even begin with this shit? First of all, like, I'll give you some examples, right? You're doing a raid. You post it on LFG, and there come like the usual suspects, and I shit you not, these guys, they don't even play the game. They just have a certain muscle memory rotation. They stick to the commander, and they just do that rotation like there is no fucking tomorrow. It's insane. They don't even know the mechanics. They don't even know shit. They are just there pressing buttons. That's it. If the boss dies like 10 seconds later than the predetermined like Snowcrow's like speed kill kind of like record, they just can't perform. They cannot adapt to the situation. A great example is like Zera, which yesterday we were running like 1 to 4. Guess where we got stuck? It was the maze before Zera. where people were just, instead of like learning the routes, there are 7 buttons, right, which you have to press. Hi, Neris. There are 7 fucking buttons you have to press. 7, 5, I don't even remember anymore, okay? And people just don't bother to learn this. I had memorized that shit, but it's been so long that I forgot about half of it. And you see people flock to the commander, where the commander is just going to like 2 or 3 of those buttons, and the other ones you just like have to go and press. But these people just can't fucking go and press these buttons because they don't know they're out, because they're like, whatever, I'll just follow the person with a strange symbol on top of their head. It's like, and literally the whole run, like the whole fucking run got derailed because people just couldn't do that. Not only that, but like, I noticed that instead of like sitting there and going like, okay, obviously, we don't know the routes. Right. Let's take 10 minutes to watch the guide, which is like 10 seconds, like not even 10 minutes, like 10 seconds to read it, to Google it and read it. Like, do this to go to this button, do that. It's very easy. It's very casual, it's very easy. Instead of doing that, everyone rushes in again and again and again and again, and then everyone gets tired, and then the whole thing falls apart, and that's it. They don't want to sit there and play the game and be like, okay, let's split up. We're 10 people. Let's split up in like 3 groups and go around and like try to figure it out. You know, communicate a little bit, type in chat like, okay, this is pressed, that is pressed. You know, all that kind of shit, and fucking get over it within like 5 minutes. That's it. You know, try again if you fail, and that's it, because you're playing the game, right? That's what you're there for. You're there to play the fucking game. Instead, God. Anyway, that's... Oh my God. Literally, I have so many things. Where to even begin? It's morning, I'm just having my coffee, okay? My thoughts are just... My thoughts are fucked. Like, they're all over the place, okay? I'm yelling, I'm angry, I didn't sleep well, and I'm having coffee. So you're gonna fucking take it the way it comes out. Just like my fucking toilet seat. So... I can't. You try to go to you try to play fractals, right? And literally, the moment that you're doing anything that isn't like the one meta strat or the one meta build or the one meta rotation, or you're not doing the meta damage, people start calling you out. They start like shitting all over. Like I had this very nice situation. I was at Silent Surf CM, right? First, like the mini boss before the main boss, right? I'm top damage there. Easy. No food, no enhancements, easy. Okay, with Power Daredevil Thief. Not a problem. Not a problem. Then the proper CM starts, the proper boss fight starts. Immediately when it starts, I have to move away. I'm not ranged. I have to move away. But everyone else is a Mesmer or a Necro with Condi, and they're going ham on the thing, right? But I can't touch it, which skewers Arc DPS's indications, obviously. And then, when I go near it, in melee distance, and start whacking it, I immediately get not once, but twice in a row, I get the axes, which I have to put somewhere else, because otherwise I'm gonna start killing people, right? Because these people can't move, remember, they're in fucking wheelchairs, okay? They are in gaming wheelchairs, they literally can't fucking move. Their buttons are only on the fucking numbers, you know? Nothing else, they're not doing anything else, that's it. So I move away, I shit you not, the moment I move away, I get in chat like, bro, what is this stupid damage? Like, oh my God, you suck, like you're doing this, and I'm like, did you see me move away, you fucking cretin? Did you see me move away or not? And he's like, he's not even talking. He's like, oh, you're doing support damage. Like, support? Really? Really? 32k sustain is support damage. 30k DPS is like sustain, not even burst, sustained, okay? Is support damage. Guess what the class was? The guy was a Condi Virtue. The guy was a Condi Virtue, literally carried trash. Literally carried trash. I checked their KP. This guy's KP is like 1/3 of mine. Which KP doesn't matter, but like, you know, he hasn't put the time in. He's just like literally fucking talking shit. I immediately just leave out of there. I immediately fucking left. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking take this shit. Fuck it. This is literally every group. So you're either gonna have these people, or you're gonna have the other type of people where honestly they can't fucking play the game. They literally die at everything, at every corner, every opportunity they get, they die. I'm not talking about the slash GG thing. I'm talking about they literally can't do the mechanics and fucking die all the time. They're not even aware of like healing ranges. They're not even aware of like the various nuances of the healer of the group. Like, do they know what the healer is? They don't even care. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares about anything. They're just literal orcs. They're literal fucking orcs. I'm tired. It's like I'm so fucking tired. I can't play the game. I cannot play the game unless it's the same thing with Final Fantasy. Like, remember what I've told you about Final Fantasy, where it's like I'm not going back there unless I have a dedicated, specialized static of 8 people, all of whom are fucking, you know, compatible with each other as persons, as people, also skilled, and also reliable and consistent. Alright? That's the only way I would ever go back to Final Fantasy, okay? Now, that problem has spilled over to Guild Wars. And I can't fucking play it. I literally can't fucking play it. And yes, you can go in with fewer people, but nobody of the people that I know wants to do that, usually. And even though you can go with fewer people than recommended by the game, obviously you can't go with just 2 people. You know, you would at least need 3. So, between the fucking uselessness of the average player, and we're talking complete lack of knowledge of the basics of the game, these guys are lucky that other games have taught them that you use WASD to walk. They're lucky that other games taught them, because otherwise they would log in, they would be like, how the fuck do I move? And then they would log out and never come back again. We're talking like bottom of the barrel. We're talking like abyss, like we're talking the abyss, right? Of the barrel. Like the fucking Mariana Trench part of a barrel. So there is that. There is also like the guys who are super elitist and super toxic and they can't fucking chill. They have no chill. These guys are like, bro, these guys are literally just seething, they're molding. If you're doing, like, if a run takes more than 10 seconds to complete, like if you don't kill a boss in 10 seconds, these guys are seething, they're gonna fight you. You're gonna have a fucking rap battle on the mic, okay? They're gonna go Eminem on you, they're gonna start yapping and rapping about how fucking you're not optimal and shit, okay? So you got these guys, you got the other guys who are useless, and these 2 groups are like, I want you to understand that these 2 groups are also in the same group sometime, okay? And then you have like another group, which is like the guys who just get carried by either or the other of the other 2 groups. So either they're lucky and they go like with some elitists who then also proceed to shit all over them or abandon them, but sometimes they carry them, or they go with the other guys who are completely useless, and then after 3 hours they complete 1 fractal, and then they're like, I never want to do fractals again when you ask them. And then you have people like me. I am the... you know what? I'm in the shittiest group, you know that? I'm in the most fucked group. Because I just want to enjoy the game. I have a certain skill level. I have good knowledge. I have good APM or whatever. I can do things, right? I play lots of classes. I'm flex. I know some stuff. I know some raids, if not all raids. I've done CMs. I've done this. I've done that. I know the mechanics properly. I don't skip, and I'm just there to fucking play the game. And between like absolute fucking abyssal failures on one side, and on the other side you got like those guys who are pretending that Guild Wars is like some kind of second League of Legends or something. I can't play the game. I can't fucking play the game. It's crazy. Let me drink some fucking coffee. And then we have the whole GG thing. Dude, this GG, this is an illness. This is a mental illness for sure. Like people who are doing this at this point are mentally ill. Listen, out of the window, I'll say out of the door, straight up. The ability to unstick yourself with /GG as a concept is fine. Okay, that's fine. You get stuck in a geometry, /GG, you're free. Okay, and in some cases there are no waypoints, so you have to /GG, or you'll be stuck forever. Though these are very niche cases, and okay, you know what, they exist. That's fine. That's fucking fine. That's okay. That's fine. But holy mother of fucking God, this is an illness. Like people GG everywhere. I'm gonna be using the S word because for comedic effect, okay? Because this is crazy. So this is a game populated by people who honestly prefer to suicide in every option they get. Like every situation they get is like suicide. That's it. Let's go. Like imagine if Diablo 4 or Diablo 2, you know, had an optimal meta where basically you have to kill yourself to optimize. It would be such a fucking shit show. It would be such a shit game. And like unintentionally as well, right? Unintentionally as well. It's not intended by it's not a game mechanic where you respawn and there is like some alteration. It's literally unintentional. It's literally exploiting a feature to facilitate a certain meta strat for running a certain dungeon or content, right? And it's getting to a point where people who don't benefit from it because they don't have the necessary skills or coordination or knowledge or builds or rotations or capabilities or IQ, they just don't have these things, either of these things, or in some cases, you know what, in most cases, any of these things, and they go in like GG, which forces you to GG as well. And then you have these conversations which are surreal, where like, why are you GGing? And the answer you get is like, it makes the fight like 10 seconds faster. 10 seconds faster, huh? What are you gonna do in 10 seconds? Tell me. What are you gonna do, Habibi? 10 seconds, Habibi. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like reach for your lighter? Because you're not gonna light your cigarette in 10 seconds. Because you're slow, by the way. So in 10 seconds, what are you gonna do? Take one puff from your vapor, literally, and for that you're going to just literally virtual suicide and force everyone else in the party to fucking virtual suicide as well, even though they might not want to. Listen, the other situation in which I will accept GG is if a group's dedicated goal, their stated mission is, guys, alright, we are a speedrunning guild. We are speed killing, okay? We're doing speed kills, we're doing full clears for record challenges. We're running optimal builds like 5 fucking soul beasts, 1 quickness, 180k burst damage, kill every boss in 10 seconds, and that's it. Yeah, in these situations I will accept it. But going on LFG and seeing this trend, this fucking literal trend of killing yourself in game, among people who, by doing so, literally make the run slower, as if it wasn't slow already because they're slow, it's crazy to me. Like, it is insane to me. And it's such an easy fix as well. Like, it is such an easy fix. For real. Now, I'm not gonna go into detail on how you can fix it, which also, by the way, doesn't incorporate removing GG as a function. There's just like clever ways to do it, which will not compromise other people's gameplay, right? But like the fact that ArenaNet ignores this is, to me, in and on itself, a reason to just not play the game. Because like, bro, I don't know what kind of LSD fucking, like, guys, your countries, right? You guys doing this shit, you know who you are. Is there like some kind of, are you getting sprayed? Like, are you getting like, if you open the window and look outside, are there like airplanes like spraying suspicious substances that are probably LSD or something. Like, are you fucking high? Are you being experimented upon? Is that what's happening? Because like you're delusional. You're fucking losing it, dude. The whole GG thing is like crazy. I don't fucking know. Literally 90% of the people that you will see on LFG using /GG are useless. They're benching like 12k DPS in 2024. They're benching fucking 18k DPS. That's it. On Necro and Mesmer. I've seen it. I'm not fucking shooting you. I'm not shooting you. I've seen this shit. Then you got those other fucking assholes. Alright, you know what? I will detail my experience with a guild member. And hey, my dude, if you're watching, no offense to you and your playstyle and your words and your thoughts and feelings, but like, you know, it's my stream, I'll talk about it. And it was my experience, okay? And you can feel free to like to talk to me about it even now, if you're here, if you're watching, but like I'm gonna talk about you. I don't mind you as a person, but like I'm gonna talk about you as in the way that you're playing. I'm not gonna name you either, but you'll know who you are. And that if anyone from my guild is watching, then they'll know who I'm talking about, because we're not a lot of people there, sadly, not yet. So this guy is to me, I'm not saying it's not changeable, but I will say this guy is to me the typical Guild Wars 2 player that I've encountered so far. So I'll give you segments of our conversations, and I will describe events that transpired the way I perceived them. And again, I'm here, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I'm open to conversation, I don't care. So the first thing is like another guild member goes like, hey, anybody wanna do strikes, you know, on Discord. The guy or girl, I don't know, the person replies, are they gonna be now? And my friend goes, Mel basically goes, yeah, they're now. And then tags the person, you know, so and so, are you coming? Because like, you know, wanna join? Because we're going now. So the person in question just doesn't respond. That's it. Radio silence. Why? Like, what are you doing? Anyway, we get together. We want to do the strikes. We get together, and Mel decides to randomly throw an invite to that person, even though they were offline as far as we knew. Turns out they were online, and it's literally just fucking Mel fucking 360 no scope invited that dude. Okay, the dude first of all loses their shit. Goes like, how did you find me? How did you know? It's not even important, dude. Why are you in the game and you're while being invisible? Like, why are you worried if we're gonna find you? You responded on Discord that you want it now, and we told you it's now, and we tag you. So you're in game, so we're inviting by accident, and your reaction is like, you found me! Do. What? Anyway, oh Jesus fucking Christ. And then I'm asking like, I'm asking, okay, what's your role? Mel is asking, sorry, first Mel asked, like, what's your role? And the guy says, role for what? And I'm like, you're in a squad, dude, we're doing strikes, like we fucking pinged you on Discord even. Personal ping, like we're your fucking secretaries. And you responded, so you knew, you motherfucker. And he's like, role for what? And I'm like, what's your preferred role in the team? Because the commander needs to know what they look for, you know? And the guy goes like, okay, I'll be a fucking falafel or something. A doner, she said. Whatever they are said, okay? I have no offense. A doner. And I'm like, are you, like, Lara, sorry, I call her Lara still, but she changed it to Mel. Mel goes insane, goes like, bro, I'm gonna fucking sell you or whatever. I intervene, I interject there, and I'm going like, okay, listen. We asked you on Discord You responded, we invited, do you want to come with us? Now that we cleared it up, do you want to come with us or not? And he's like, or they're like, not now, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, in that case, catch you later. That's it, okay? Catch you later. See ya. See ya, buddy. Okay, see ya. I ain't gonna deal with that. So they leave. And I'm like, okay, fine. We do the strikes, whatever. And after a while, there comes the time to raid. Okay? So I invite the person. And we start raiding. Now, a bit of context here. We did some... A bit of context. The person allegedly, according to their own words, has done like CM strikes, CM this, CM that, is cleared normal, has done this, that. We tested them as a group in fractal CMs. Let me tell you right now, that person is either lying or had a horrible day beyond all statistical possibilities, like we're talking a consistently horrible performance, which I don't see as possible at that point, because they were failing like very basic things, as in walking literally, or staying within healing range. Like I can tell by the way a person moves in the game. I can tell who knows what and what they don't know. The attitude was also kind of bad, because I even offered to tell them about the mechanics and they were like, nah, I know the mechanics, doesn't mean I won't die. Yeah, but like you're dying all the time. So maybe, a refresher will help you minimize that a little bit. Anyway, yeah, getting snapped back at was kind of shit. Or when Mel told them I was asking for a power DPS to kill the anomaly in like Shattered Observatory. I'm not gonna give you the context of that mechanic because I'm bored. But somebody needs to kill something at the center of the map, of the arena. And I was like, is anybody power DPS? And Mel was power DPS, but she didn't want to do it, and she wanted to be like kind of discreet about it. And she was like, well, technically, that person, the person in question, that person is power DPS. And I'm like, okay. I turn to them. I'm like, are you ranged as well? And the person goes like, do I look like ranged? Huh? Do I look like ranged? You know what you look like, you motherfucking, like a fucking pancake. Because you're always on the floor smashed by everything that moves. You're a fucking pancake of fail. Fail syrup pancake, okay? That's what you look like. But I'm asking you if you're ranged. Can I throw you like a frisbee or something? At least. You fucking fail cake. And I'm like, okay, fine, look. Do you know how to do the anomaly? Person goes, yes. Proceeds to never do the anomaly, like just literally does it once and then just kinda exists and then stops existing because like he was forced to unexist by some mobs repeatedly. And we're like, at that point, we're like, bro, but we're not saying anything. We're not saying anything, okay? And if that person is on voice, I would be having fun with them. I would be like laughing and whatever, not against them, but like with them for how bad they are, but in a friendly way, so that they actually relax a little bit, relax those anus muscles, which are like literally torn to shreds by everything that walks in the fractal, and like kind of like ease into it, and ease into the group. But no, they're not on voice either. So there's also that. We got like a little antisocial butterfly there. That's the context, okay? So back to the raid. The person, let's say, doesn't perform well. I won't say they were bad, but I will say they weren't performing well. I would say they were not up to par, but like not terrible. Okay? But then they start spewing advice. They're going like, oh, you know what? You shouldn't be doing this and that. You shouldn't be doing that and that. People need to learn to do this and this. Bro, we've done 2 raids up until that point. We've completed like 6 boss fights. And in most of them, you've been performing at I don't know, like a fucking, I don't know, like a, you know what, like below average. I'll put it that way. And you're now complaining about people being at your level. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're gonna do? Are you gonna fucking finger point? Like, I don't. Neris doesn't say a word. Neris is a fucking amazing player. He doesn't say a word. I don't say a word. I'm not an amazing player, but I'm a good player. I'm actually a good player. Okay, as I like to say, I'm actually good. Not just good, I'm actually fucking good. We're not saying anything, we're not blaming anyone. Yeah, we're laughing about it on voice for sure. To release some tension, you know, to release, to relieve ourselves of the stress of like trying to not fucking find the ditch and jump in it. Because of the shit we're seeing. And you're gonna be like, that guy is the one who's gonna speak up for justice. Nah. Nah. And that's the average player. That's the average Guild Wars player. Proglying, because that is proglying for sure. Very mediocre, inadequate. I won't say mediocre. Mediocre would imply that you're actually doing the thing you're supposed to, but like you're doing it in a very lukewarm way. So I can't say they're mediocre. They're inadequate because they were dying a lot. They were failing at simple tasks a lot. Which I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind that shit. I can teach you. I can stay there with you, hold your hand, fucking suckle on your fingers. You're gonna feel my tongue between your fingers in the webbing there. I'm gonna like fucking massage that with my tongue. You're gonna, you know, it's gonna tingle and you're gonna press your buttons nicely. And you're gonna learn your rotations. I'll whisper your rotations in your ear. I'll whisper about mechanics in your ear. Like I'm your lover. I don't mind doing that shit. But boy, the moment you have this kind of attitude, I'm going to just fart in your face and leave. Like for real. And I'm never gonna look back. So I can't. I just can't. I just fucking can't. And then to finish the story, we reached the Zera dungeon, or raid, or whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't care about the correct semantics right now. Fuck it. They're all shitholes anyway. So I remember those whispers. I can confirm you're good at it. I can confirm that we're both good at many things, Katya, that we've done to each other. Oh my god. Listen, I'm talking about sharing game mechanics and, you know, teaching each other to play some games. Obviously, I don't know what you thought about. And so what was I saying? So we reached like that labyrinth, and seriously, the only person who knew, you've been listening. Yeah, nah, you listen. I was talking about dicks and cocks and stats, so don't worry about it. I was talking about like when, you know, making out and like whatever, fucking like rabbits. There you go. Okay. So if you need that fucking if you need it said, because you sound like you need it to be said, so I'm saying it. But listen, forget about all that, because there's something better than that right now, and it's my shit stories about this shit MMO. It isn't a shit MMO. I just hate it currently. Don't worry about it. So that's what I'm confirming. You're good at teaching rotations and mechanics. Yeah, of course. I am very good. You're also very good at teaching rotations and mechanics. I remember rotating. I remember rotating and feeling like a mechanic. Oh god. Basically, I was feeling like the car. I was feeling like you're a mechanic. But let's... Would I be a bike or a car? I was gonna say I'm a bike because I like it when when people ride me. But then, you know, if you're a car, people, you know, they get in you. That's also something I like. So at that point, I'm not sure what I would be. Anyway. I can't. Let me finish the fucking story. We reach Zera. We don't reach Zera, that's the problem. We reach the labyrinth of Zera, the maze. There's only like 2 people who know what they're doing. Wait, 4 people who knew what they're doing. Except, they knew the same thing almost. You were too busy typing here and you died in game, you deserve that. Neris, who knows like the default easy route. The one I know myself. We have what Mary knows, and then we have like a friend. They're not a guild member, just a friend of mine. A very cool person. Very cool person. Who says, okay, I'm gonna go the other way because I know that particular route and whatnot. So everyone else, including like the person in question that I've been talking about all this time, everyone else just follows the tag blindly. They don't know where to go. They don't say that they don't know where to go. They don't ask us to like maybe stop and take a look or anything. They just repeatedly go and die like fucking lemmings. Have you played that old game, Lemmings? Have you played that? I can show you, but you can Google it, I guess. Nah, you know what? I'll show you. I'll show you. Duplicate that shit.
On here?
Shut up. This is Lemmings. As you can see, it's about some really silly people which will walk in one or other direction until they hit a wall, and then you order them to do something somewhere. If you don't order them to do anything, they'll just keep doing what they're doing. That's it. Completely devoid of will. If you dig a trench here that goes into the abyss, they were gonna go in it and die. Alright? And the objective of the game is to drive them from their spawn point to the end point. Okay? This was literally the experience. Everyone was doing this. What you're seeing here. Like, yeah, I'll just walk in the general direction of the tag. Okay? At that point, personally, like, all of us on voice had given up. We were all like, you know what? This is too much. Like, let's just try to do it like 3 times and then just leave. And that's alright, but the problem is that like the person in question, the person I'll be talking about, goes like, I can't take any more of this. Dude, you're not doing anything yourself. You're just following. You're not really doing anything yourself. You're just fucking, you're literally dead weight. Why are you saying these disheartening things like, oh, I can't take it anymore. Oh, me. Like, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares, okay? Nobody fucking cares. Go get carried somewhere else. For real. Jesus Christ. Shout out to the only cool person from those randoms, where everyone left and I stayed because I wanted to try and do like a small skip that that I normally shouldn't be able to do, but I was like, yeah, I want to try it just for fun. And the person stayed with me and like, we started trying to do the skip together. And that was like a very pleasant, like 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes or so. It was really fun because it was just 2 people trying to have fun in the game. After everyone was like, nah, these guys ain't gonna carry me, I'm just gonna leave. You know what? It's easy for me to carry everyone. It's easy for me to go and be like, it's this easy, literally. You can just go here and go like, there, Twisted Castle, okay, easy. Go to any of those links, find the route, there you go. All the mechanics, all the statues thingies, okay, all the doors are gonna be like, there it is, alright? That's the map right here, you can see everything, just learn that, okay? click on the things, it tells you the buttons. You learn that. I know it looks like a lot, but like it's not a lot. Trust me. I had memorized all of it right before we fucking stopped playing. Or not stopped playing, but rather stopped raiding for a while because everybody just fucked off. But this is a lot easier than it looks. Like, trust me on that. Like, it is so much easier than it looks. I know it looks like fucking science, but it's not. It's easy. I had memorized all of it. And I'm fucking stupid. So if I can memorize it, anyone can. For real. Just take a look and it's like, that's it. Which I will do, and I will carry everyone, I guess. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the state of the game, though. The state of the players. It's embarrassing. Like, on one hand, they enforce their playstyle on you by judging all the time for no fucking reason, because they're useless and they're not speed killing either. So what are you doing that for? You're wasting my time, first of all. Or they're completely useless, in which case you just can't fucking progress. You can't do shit. You can't do anything. You're fucked. You're just staying there, and you see these idiots crawling on the floor like maggots. Like literally crawling on the floor, trying to realize if they're getting healed. You see, oh my god, you see fucking rangers just standing away from healing range. Nah, bro, I don't know. I'm done. I'm Gucci. I'm done. You know, and then you have like the elitists, which are like, are you doing 40k DPS? That's support. Support DPS that much. What? On a fucking Mesmer Condi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How are you gonna play this game between these groups? How are you gonna play this game? It's a casual game. It's supposed to be the chillest MMO out there in existence. Why are people taking it more seriously? I swear to God, they take it more seriously and more in the wrong way than people take League of Legends, including myself. Because I've taken taking it the wrong way because I had bad experiences with it. But I'm just saying, okay? It is crazy. It's crazy how people, and then of course, don't even get me started on the social aspect of the game. There is no social aspect of this game. There's no social aspect. It's done. It's cooked. Like quite literally. Out of curiosity, I just started talking to people. Out of curiosity. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna dedicate a week to do what I was doing in Final Fantasy. I will just chill. If somebody, do my activities or whatever I want to do, if somebody catches my eye, right? Maybe a cool name, maybe cool cosmetics, I'll just talk to them. See where it goes, just fucking talk to them. And I did. And let me tell you right now, with one exception, about a total of 6 people, 7 people, so one a day almost, for a whole week, they were acting towards me like I was either trash for daring to speak to them, or like they really, 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 really didn't want to be there. Like they did not want to be there. They did not want to be talked to at all. Like very blatantly. Like some of them were quite rude in the sense of like the conversation wasn't even over and they were like already out of there. They were literally just not responding after a sentence. I've never seen people be more in a hurry for no reason in the most impractical ways for all the wrong goals and purposes than the crowds of Guild Wars. They literally don't want to play the game. They literally don't want to be there. Why are you logging in, brother? Why are you fucking logging in? Give me your account. I'll use it better than you. For real. Like you don't need an account. I know how you can optimize the game even better. Don't play it. Give me your account. For real. That's the most optimal. You want to be done with fractals fast? I got you covered. Give me your account. You don't need to play ever again. Just give me your account. Go play something else which actually makes you want to play, and be in the game and do stuff in the game. Why are you playing Guild Wars if you don't want to play Guild Wars? Why are you playing Guild Wars? And you're like, okay, I have arbitrarily decided that this fractal run has to last less than like 30 seconds. Everyone has to play according to my style now. And then they proceed and fucking eat shit all day. They proceed and wipe so much that it costs my time now, okay, and goes beyond my available time that I'm willing to give for fractals, because that guy wants to be fast, but also cannot be fast because, their brain is slow. It's not time that is slow, it's their brain that is slow. But if you have a slow brain, you can't realize that. And you think that, reality is slowed down when you do fractals. And then you try to GG and skip when the actual solution is learn to fucking play. Like, stop focusing on the fucking, chronometer you have next to your PC. These guys playing Guild Wars like they're on fucking dial-up and they're getting charged per second for using the phone, the landline. Like back in the fucking 80s. Are you insane? Are you all fucking insane? Have you lost your fucking mind? Are you okay? Are you fucking okay? For real. What the fuck is wrong with people playing Guild Wars 2? I don't fucking understand it. They have no chill. They have no fucking chill. And they're bad. They're really bad and very antisocial. Bad at the game, not bad as people, by the way. Jesus Christ. And let me tell you right now, that person I was talking about, the one in my guild that I was talking about, yeah. Dude, you ain't gonna be staying long for us with that attitude, let me tell you that, okay? I don't wanna, like, I'm not throwing away people, but like, for real, that attitude and that skill level and like some of the things you say, they're just not good material for my group, I'm sorry. I would have zero issues if you went in and said I fucking suck, help. Zero issues. Instead of saying, oh, I can join and help. Help what? Practice my fucking emergency healing skills? Practice being stressed as a healer who has like to manage resources? That's what you're doing? Is that what you're helping me with? I don't need your help to do that. I can go on LFG and get stressed by all the idiots dying onto everything. Fucking thanks, I guess. Jesus fucking Christ. But I mean, people are also like useless in general in Guild Wars. Like, I can't fucking believe it. The moment somebody tags up, everyone... They're moths! They're literal moths! The moment that somebody tags up as a commander, everybody just goes there. 99% of the things you do in Guild Wars do not require a fucking commander tag. They don't have tactics that an imbecile can't understand. Like, literally a stupid person can understand them. And if you don't, but also you're not stupid, why are you not asking? And why, when somebody just tags up, do you flock to them and then go complacent and go like, I don't need to learn anything. This guy is just gonna take me by the hand and take me where I need to be. Why would I learn anything? You're fucking stupid. Sorry. That's the deduction there. And if you don't like that, then stop acting stupid. So that you don't get called stupid. It's easy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, this game, for me, in my opinion, okay? In my opinion, and you know what? I don't care if you disagree. We can disagree. We don't have to agree on everything. We don't have to see eye to eye on everything, okay? But to me, right now, the largest problem with Guild Wars is people optimizing the fun out of it. They've optimized it needlessly to a point where it corrodes gameplay. It corrodes balance in gameplay completely. And it enforces playstyles and metas that are completely dislikable if you're actually enjoying your time in Guild Wars. If you're not, then you're probably celebrating, but then I'm also celebrating how stupid you are because it's monumental. It should be like a wonder of the world how stupid you are, because why are you playing a game which you hate playing? Are you fucking literally refarted? What the fuck? Do you hate yourself so much? Go play another game. Come back later when you miss it or something. What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ, this game's players, I swear to God. And so these situations, which I have faced many of, okay, a fucking multitude for real. They're making me not want to play anymore. I'm not even gonna lie. And that's such a shame because unlike Final Fantasy and unlike World of Warcraft, there are things in this game that I absolutely enjoy. I genuinely enjoy combat. I genuinely enjoy running content. I genuinely love the content that is there, the raids, the fights. I like them. I like their junkiness. I like their nostalgic, like, decade-old fucking junk. I like that shit, okay? I don't have a problem with it. Why do I have to suffer to fucking... I don't fucking know, dude. Oh my god. I'm so done. I'm done. I'm gonna keep playing, of course. Because, for example, when Mel and Neris and sometimes Mary show up and we do like fractals and we do like stuff together and ski as well, you know. And Mike, whenever he shows up as well, and like some other guys, like when they show up, it's fine, and it's like we can play and all that. It's fine. Like, quite honestly, at this point, I might just do the opposite of what people are doing. And be like, okay, you know what the mission statement of my guild is? I'm gonna tell you right now. Guild only runs. That's it. That's the challenge. Forget about doing it fast. You know what? Do it as slow as possible. Fucking do it as slow as possible. Take the builds you like. Take the classes you like. Take the fucking skills you like. The perks you like. The items you like. No fucking pugs allowed. No LFG allowed for all the meta idiots or whatever. I don't fucking care. No GG allowed. Finish the content properly with like just guild. Are we 5? Fine. We'll make it work with 5. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. That's the concept, and that's it. Like, I'm literally I almost want to turn the guild into that. Like, officially turn it into that. As in, if you don't like that, you're not allowed to join. Because literally I can't, there is no middle ground between that and like speed running, which I will put in a lot of quotation marks, fucking air quotes everywhere, because it's not speed running, because people are fucking stupid and useless and bad at the game and they don't want to be there. So where's the speed run? But between these two theoretical extremes, there's no middle ground where, you know, just play the game to play the game. Play it effectively, play it efficiently, make it smooth, but like, don't fucking rush for no reason. Don't enforce like your playstyle on others. Don't go for those like useless speed kills. We're here to escape. It's escapism. I don't want to escape my escapism. I want to be in my escapism. Why are you fucking worried if it's gonna be like a 20-minute fractal or a 10-minute fractal? I don't fucking care. It's better if it lasts longer, as long as it's not dragging. Jesus Christ. And stop killing yourselves. Stop fucking killing yourselves. It's stupid. Ugh. That's it. I got nothing else to say. This game is gonna die because people just, for some reason, they're acting like fucking morons in this game. Antisocial, self-hating, miserable, useless morons. That's the majority of the average of the Guild Wars 2 player base. That's it. That is the correct description of them. It's insane. It's fucking insane. And because of that, I can't enjoy the game. Because I don't want to go for speedruns. Or fake speedruns, by the way. I should call them slow runs because they're slower. We clear. Motherfucker, I'm tempted to fucking demonstrate. I have a problem. Mel is not here. Mel is not available to do that. Motherfucker, I would take Neris and Mel and I would like clear CMs on stream. Okay, 3 people. It's gonna be faster than the majority of the LFG. I'm willing to put money on that. Including people who GG. But Mel is not here, and Neris is at school, or rather in class. It's stupid, I can't play the game. That's all. I just can't play the game because of the people. A start would be a major, humongous balance pass. We're talking like bad dragon levels of humongous. Thick, wide, dripping with lubricant, tear resistant, because there's gonna be lots of tears from all the meta whores. Which meta whores are, by the way, the people that I'm talking about. The speedrunners can't fucking complete a fractal reliably. Okay? They're gonna be crying all over that fucking bad dragon dildo. So it needs to be like a fucking... It needs to be like a log, like a fucking... It needs to be like a tree. A tree trunk. Like really thick. Curvy. Curved a little bit to the left and upwards. Not too many veins. Alright, and it has to be full of fucking balanced things. So that's the first thing that needs to be done, because this game is in dire need of a complete restructure of skills, values, numerical values. Some classes are completely unusable at this point. The Sea Blades form, for example. Fucking Sea Heal Spectre, Alacrity Heal Spectre is unplayable in this shitty game. Okay? And then the second move they need to do is really just get rid of GG. By which I don't mean completely getting rid of it, but like heavily regulating its use. Until then, I will keep playing and I will try to have my fun, which I'm never trying to enforce. Like, you have to understand, you could argue that like I'm doing the same but from the opposite side, but I'm not. I'm not enforcing my playstyle. I'm playing as intended. Like, I'm just firing up the game, logging in, and playing as intended. I'm not GG. I'm not killing myself to make things 5 seconds slower. Okay? And I'm not trash talking people. And I don't care if somebody fails. Even if they snap back at me. And they're my own fucking guild member. It's fine. But like, I'm not the one enforcing anything. I'm the one who's like being pushed out of the game because of all this fucking optimizing the fun out of the game is literally optimizing the fun out of my game. Who knew? Surprise, right? It's in the words. Like, I can't have fun in there unless it's like with Mel or Mike or Neris or Mary. I can't or Ski. I can't fucking enjoy the game. And these guys, their schedules are all over the fucking place, all over the place. So I can't get them together, and we can't do shit. Jesus Christ. But that's not the issue. That would have been okay. That's to be expected from an RPG, from an MMORPG. That's to be expected. You can't have everyone there all the time. That's why you have guilds. But people are so antisocial in fucking guild wars that they don't join guilds. They don't want guilds unless it's a guild that doesn't want them. I'm not even... You think I'm joking? These guys prefer to be in guilds that don't even want them to type anything, because they also don't want to be in that guild and they don't want to type anything. In fact, they don't want to be in the game. The guild leader is not in the game because that's the meta. You don't play it. They've optimized playing to the point where you guys are all a bunch of morons. You know that? You're all a bunch of morons. And it's okay not to like Guild Wars, but why are you getting Stockholm then? Why are you getting Stockholm into playing it? Nobody's fucking forcing you. Go play something else. It's fine. I'm not telling you, get the fuck out of my game. I'm not telling you that. I'm like, you genuinely seem to not enjoy your time. You genuinely seem to not want to play the game, to want to play it as less as possible. So why are you playing it at all at that point? For real. Are you okay? Like, do you want to talk about it? Like, what the fuck? Because you're fucking it up for the other 5 of us. Maybe I should say 2 of us, because I don't even know who else thinks like me at this point, who are trying to literally run it as it is intended to be run, just so we can play a game as we would play Grim Dawn or Titan Quest or like Diablo, or... You're playing it like it's a time bomb. And you're playing it like it's a fucking time bomb. Did you know that? Like, it's gonna fucking explode if you stay in there for like 30 seconds more. Jesus Christ. You guys are dumb as fuck. You're morons. Jesus Christ. And people leaving. Holy shit. You start an LFG. You say, you state in the LFG message in the description, like, I'm gonna play this, and that. And Jim Lee, or whatever, Bob, Bob joins and goes like, hi, DPS. Like, God help you with your DPS, by the way. And then you take them in, and then after 2 fights they leave, and you're like, bro, you just said, I literally said in the description, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's not 1, 2, and 5. It's not 1, 2. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 10. Why are you staying for one thing? Why are you leaving and you're not penalized for leaving? ArenaNet, why don't you penalize them for leaving? Because they're creating a gap, and then the commander has to go and re-edit the description. Everybody has to fucking wait. People have to swap around the roles, log other characters. Jesus Christ, the LFG system in this game is the worst I've ever seen in my fucking life. Oh my god, I could make a better LFG system right now at my place. Like, literally right now. And you know why I can make it? Because I can actually copy the one from Final Fantasy, which is actually fucking functional. Copy the one from World of Warcraft. These guys are copying our mounts. They're also copying fucking housing now. Copy their LFC system, you morons, over there at ArenaNet, so we can actually have a proper LFC system and leaving penalties, fucking levers. Fuck levers in every game. The ones who leave, not the thing that you crank, not an actual lever, Man, it's nice that I can rage on stream. It's so nice I can rage on stream and trash talk you guys because you're fucking idiots. I love that. You bet your ass I'm gonna alienate you from watching me play Guild Wars, because I'm not gonna play Guild Wars on stream anyways. So what the fuck do I care? And when I'm playing other games I don't have to trash talk, and I'm very pleasant, and you know why? Because it's not Guild Wars, which means I don't have to deal with morons. That's why. They're single player games. Oh, but it sounds like MMOs aren't for you. No, stupidity isn't for me. MMOs are for me. Stupid people aren't for me. Nice calling out yourself there. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. I've never seen a game that is like literally fucked by its players. Like the player base is preventing other players from enjoying the game. I've never seen this before. It is like the literal opposite of what's happening in Final Fantasy, where they tell you that if you try to dictate or affect in any way the gameplay experience of others, that you might get banned. If you tell them, to rush or to do this, like, yeah, that's dictatorial almost, okay? That's almost dictatorial, but it's not good, obviously. But that's why I'm saying it's like the two different extremes. It's insane. It's fucking insane. Both of them suck, Both of these fucking fucks suck. Such a good game, and I'm trying to fucking enjoy my game, my time in it, and I can't because of people. It's amazing. And I was always the person to say, I don't care. It's like, oh yeah, just chill, just play the way you want to play. It's fine. No, you can't. You can't, because in content, people just kill themselves. It's amazing, and then I have to do it too. And then we're losing time because these people they don't even know how to play. It's amazing. But they know how to go and kill themselves. It's amazing. It's crazy, honestly. I'm gonna play some Killing Antidote. Fuck this shit. I'm so fucking fed up with this shit, honestly. I need to blow some steam off. I'm gonna play Killing Antidote. I'll see you in like 10 minutes, okay? Not even 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn off my stream and I'm gonna fire up fucking Killing Antidote and do that. I normally wanted to talk also about this video here because it happens to talk about my hometown. And this particular guy is such a fucking sensationalism journalist that, you know, it's like I'm watching his stuff to just laugh at him at this point. Like the way he presents certain parts of my hometown, bro, you are blowing things out of proportion so badly that I wanted to just like listen to it. But then I saw this and it's like an hour video. And he's overblowing everything. I've literally been in these places. I've literally been here. I have had coffee right here. And the things that this guy is saying about the town are insane. Like, he is completely misinformed. He's overblowing everything with his so-called guide. Who the fuck knows who this guy is? But yeah, I'm not gonna go. Like, he plays this ominous music, you know, just trying to pretend like, yeah, some places are bad, yeah, sure, but like everywhere in Europe, places are bad. Like everywhere in the world, there are bad places. And in fact, this particular square here is one of the places where I have been, you know, involved in something that almost went physical, which was huge. In fact, let me see if I can spot the exact spot. I think we were here, and if that is like the place I'm imagining it to be. Ah, nope, wrong. We were there because I can see the store here. It's something akin to Subway's. You know, the sandwich company. And one of us wanted to buy something to eat. It was like very late or very early morning, let's say. And we were like, no, don't go there. Let's just go to the metro station and go home. And the person was like, no, I want to fucking go and buy something to eat from here, like at night, in the most dangerous place in Athens back then. Yeah, it's Omonia, yeah. Which he calls Omniania. It's like, that's not how you call that, it's Omonia. It's fucking Omonia, dude, that's the word, Omonia. It's not Omniania or whatever he's saying. He's calling Exarchia Exarcha. The Exarcha. The Exarcha of Athens. Yeah, we're fucking Jakarta, dude. What Exarcha, dude? What the fuck is an Exarcha? It's Exarchia. 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 It's not Exarcha, okay? We're not in Jakarta, dude. And it's not Omniania, it's like Omonia, okay? But anyway, whatever. Who the fuck cares about that? I'm just making fun. And anyway, yeah, so we you know, we buy the stuff here. We walk this way. His head with the Joker tattoos here. His ballistic head with the tattoos here. It's in the way of me showing you that we went to here, and this is where we got jumped. But I was ready for that. I was ready for that. Put everyone in a fucking cab. I went between the fucking the jumpers and the jumpies, and I was like, you know, I kept it in check. Fucking Christ. Fucking Christ. Yeah, the same regurgitated fucking things about Athens. Yeah, I'm telling you, Athens is not really good. Yeah, but like the fact that this guy is just walking around with ominous music like it's he's walking in fucking Somalia is pretty funny to me. Like, because there's, you know, the good thing about Athens being super condensed to the point where he's right about one thing. He mentions at one point that like it's crazy because You're walking from one area like here, which is a fine area, it's nice, it's cool, like, you know, you're not in danger, and you walk like 50 meters in a direction, and you're suddenly, you know, you suddenly see people on the street like hitting up drugs, like shooting up properly, like with you know, injecting and shit. And then you walk another 50 meters, and it's like fucking, oh, that's rich area now. You know, that's very funny with how condensed this stupid shit is. But he's right about that. But like playing this ominous music as well, and going like, dude, it's not fucking Moria. It's not Moria, okay? Okay, it's not Mount Doom. It's like any. It's not much different than like some areas in like London or other places where you have bad areas. Like, Jesus Christ. And the way he overplays this whole, oh, the anarchists are running the streets of Athens. Beware! The end is coming! The anarchists have seized the crown of authority! The end of days is near! The anarchist regime! Bro, it's just 10 people in the fucking shit house! It's 10 people in the fucking shit house playing tavli and eating coffee! Okay? Not even drinking the coffee, they're eating it because they don't want to spend money for the water. So they're just grinding the fucking coffee beans in their mouth, okay? What do you mean the anarchists run streets of Athens? The anarchists run these streets as much as I'm running these streets. Jesus fucking Christ. And the police, like, he misinforms people. He says shit like, oh, the police know to leave them alone. Nobody knows to leave anyone alone, dude. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a flying fuck. They went there, they cleaned the place up. Exarchia in particular. They went there and they cleaned the place up, and now they have strong presence there. There are actually cops there right now if you go. And this guy goes like, oh, they know not to step not to step foot in the forbidden lands. Like the way he's speaking about it is like he's entering some kind of war zone in fucking the jungles of Congo or something. He's such a fucking sensationalist journalist, like it's insane. Can't you tell this guy's a fucking clown? Can't you see his fucking projectile-based head? With like the Joker tattoos, like damaged or whatever else it says on there. What a fucking clown, dude. Most of them are not threatening enough for the police to bother. Yeah, exactly. Most of them are chill dudes who are just smoking pot all day. I'm talking about the cops. Both of them, both the cops and the anarchists are just dudes that smoke pot all day anyways. What the fuck do you mean? You can't even tell who I'm talking about from the description. Yeah, look at this dangerous territory. One criticism that I will accept is that like there is a guy like in the video there's a guy shooting up like right here. You know, if you continue the frame, imagine it extends, right? You can't see it. So there's somebody here shooting up. And these are cops. They're off duty. I'm not making any fucking excuse for them, but that's the grim reality of 40k Athens. Because remember when I told you we got jumped? Back at the Omniania Square that night? Yeah, cops were there. They didn't do anything, they were off duty. It sucks. But don't expect them to help. If you see cops doing this in Greece, don't expect them to help. They're off duty. It's literally the not my job currently police department. They're also not allowed to, yeah, because yeah, I know, trust me, I know. It's just people like shitting all over them. Not that I'm defending them, but like at least fucking shit all over them for the right reasons, you know, you can do that at least. Then we can agree that they fucking suck. Trash video, I'm not gonna talk about this fucking video, fuck it. This guy can suck a dick. Acting like he's in some kind of like war zone documentary, bro. Even if they want to do something, they cannot because they will go to jail for saving you while they're off duty. Yeah, I know. And anyway, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, if I was a cop in Athens, I would be completely immunized to like this shit. I would like, dude, I've told you before, when I was younger, you know, when I was younger, I would wander the streets of Athens like the adventurer that I was, with my strong warrior legs, which I still have. Very sexy legs, by the way, forged by walking in the streets of like the anarchist run Exarchia. Okay. And I would go through Exarchia every week at least once or twice to go visit my fucking grandparent, because I would go there. That was my only escapism back then, except for gaming. I would go there. So I walked as a child, as a young adult. I walked among, you know, the blood-stained streets of Exarchia, and you think I'm joking right now, but they were fucking blood-stained. And let me tell you, you just get, you get like, you don't care. Desensitized. Fucking desensitized completely. So these cops are completely desensitized. Because like, yeah, you see these people, what are you gonna do? Like, I would see people, listen, maybe you think I'm a horrible person, but look, the reality is, I would see people shooting up and like fucking twitching and jerking like walking corpses, and I would be with my braided hair and my cyberpunk look, and I would be going like right through them, and the fucking cyberpunk thing playing in the background, like, and I would be like walking among them like it's fucking nothing to me. I didn't even stop to help any one of them. Why would I? These guys are fucking gone. They're cooked, dude. They're fucking destroyed. They're fucking wrecked. They're destroyed. They're part of the landscape, you know? Like in fucking Scorn or something. Wall vaginas. You know, street cocks. They're fucking puddles of flesh on the street. What are you gonna do? Help them? You can't help them. They don't wanna be helped. So hate me as much as you will, but like, yeah, some people are just like lost cases, like completely. And so I was walking among them, I just give a shit. So imagine if you're a cop of duty, you wouldn't give a shit. What were you gonna do? Get up and tell the guy, hey guy, let me take you to prison where I'm gonna like waste the illegally gained money of Greece to just feed you and dress you. Just to, what are you talking about, dude? Of course they're gonna dump him there and just leave him there. What are they gonna do? That guy's gonna be dead within the next 12 hours anyway. Not like we have the infrastructure to undertake some, you know, important kind of like social, you know, social like program to help, you know. All these programs manage to do is get these guys off the streets for like maybe a week, and then they're back in there, you know, and they look like fucking hedgehogs from how many needles they have on their backs and like everywhere else. So don't tell me about fucking Exarchia, and don't talk to me about cops off duty. I'm not even defending them. I'm just saying like, yeah, bro, it happens. Like, what are you gonna do? But what I'm saying also is that like it doesn't happen that often anymore. It's like very, very reduced. Because exactly at one point, which I've said before, the cops got fed up with that shit, and they went like, okay, we're going in. And they went in, and for a couple of days or maybe a week, it was a fucking war zone. And they won the war. And now it's quiet and nice there. So I don't know what this guy is saying, for real. Because if you thought that the anarchists had any chance ever, or any other kind of like, you know, little cult going on there. Because, you know, when we're talking about anarchists in Greece, we're not talking about any actual anarchists. We're talking about some people who, yeah, sure, in their hearts they might be super hardcore, but in reality they're just like, they're richer than me. They have more money than me. They're living in better territories than me, better areas. You got no idea what you're talking about. Like, it's just spoiled brats. There is no anarchists. There is no fucking fascistic youth. There is nobody. It's just fucking entitled little brats who just don't know better, and they think they're running things. They are, for some reason, they are politicized. Who the fuck knows why? They're bothering with that fucking failed systems or whatever. And then when they, you know, when shit hits the fan, the cops go in, they beat everyone up, and then everything goes back to normal. Welcome to Greece, motherfucker. Yeah, of course it happened because of the metro station they want to build there in 20, 30,000 years. Of course it happened for some, motive like that. It's not like they all went paladin. It's not like they woke up one day and they went like, ah, and they started like, going like, we shall cleanse the lands of the field. No, it was literally just, guys go there. It's time to deal with this. We want to build a metro station. We want to build some stores around there. And, students are starting to go out in the bars there, clean it up. Literally, that's what happened. Like, clean it up. It's starting to make money because students of this generation are seeking the thrill of going to the cult exarchia underground and all that. So clean it up so they can feel like they're underground but also be safe. They can tell themselves that they're living dangerously but also be safe. Clean it up and like make it more attractive for money, essentially. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'm not idealizing their, it's not like it's not like they undertook a great purge of corruption in the heart of Athens or something. They just got fed up and went like, okay, you're fucked. We need this area now. We're gonna capture it. And if you want an explanation for all the controversies surrounding Exarchia with all the incidents with like that cop shooting that kid or whatever, these aren't to do with politics. These are to do with one simple thing: human stupidity. The wrong people at the wrong time, at the wrong place, at the wrong end of a gun, who is held by an idiot, aiming at another person who, if you want my opinion, God rest the guy's soul, but like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You're a kid. What the fuck are you doing in that area? Where are your fucking parents? Anyway, I don't want to go into it because like he has become like a saint martyr or something now. I don't fucking know. At this point, I expect they have like a holy church in his name. But like seriously though, that's why you don't mess with that thing. Not with the police, but with human stupidity, Because it could, like, people forget that it could have very well been the other side around. That kid could have a gun and who could have shot the cop. And the cop could have been a father of 3, 4, 5. Okay? Fatherless after that point. Yeah, it didn't happen, but I'm trying to tell you the duality of things here. It's crazy. The point being, why are you involving guns? With stupid people, it's a bad mix. Why are you involving kids? Why are you allowing your fucking kid to be in Exarchia? Sorry, Ezarcha. Fucking Ezarcha. Fucking Jakarta, man. That's what's been happening here. It has nothing to do with politics. It's like stupid people doing stupid things which result in deaths, fucking homicides, other sides. People are fucking stupid all over the world. What else is fucking new? It's not unique to Athens. It's not unique to like the so-called anarchists. It's not unique to the so-called cops. It's not unique to anything. It's just human stupidity is everywhere. Just like in Guild Wars. So I'm gonna take a 10-minute break, during which I'm gonna turn off the stream. And hey, if you were here to see, again, I'll say it again, if you were here to see Guild Wars 2 gameplay, tough luck. The title says there's not gonna be any. So, I didn't mislead you or anything. Don't even dare to fucking play that card on me. you knew what you were getting into. I was gonna rant about Guild Wars. I ranted about my home city as well. That's okay. It can happen. I said what I had to say. If you feel called out, congratulations, for outing yourself. And that's my opinion, and that's my problem with Guild Wars right now, which is not with Guild Wars, but with the players of Guild Wars and how they play Guild Wars and like how it affects everyone else. And I'm so fucking tired of how pretentiously MLG, the whole community, thinks they are, and they're trying to be so hard, like fucking sweating like dogs. Literally sweating like fucking German shepherds in summer. You guys are fucking insanely bad. That's my only opinion. Get good and chill, and fucking have some chill. You have zero chill, you have zero cool, zero vibes. Like you are just like, you don't even want to be there. It's crazy. Killing yourself at every fucking opportunity, /GG all day like a fucking pro, but you can't press a button to save your life. Your only DPS has like an effectiveness window of 5 seconds and then you're dead, or it drops by 99%, and you can never get it up, just like your ineffective cock. And so shut the fuck up. And if you feel like, I'm pushing you away, well, get pushed, bitch. Get pushed and like don't come back. Because like honestly, if you're in that fucking portion of the people that I'm describing, if you're in that demographic, what are you doing in my channel? You're not gonna have a good time. So yeah, I hope ArenaNet does a huge balance pass at one point, like a really thick one. I hope they get rid of GG somehow. They kind of moderate it somehow. Moderating it would be better because it is a useful function, both on a technical standpoint and also from the standpoint of like trying to go for speed kills, which I respect as a hobby, I guess, within the game. But yeah, those are my complaints about, like, again, as I very accurately and very on point say, the majority of the average Guild Wars player population is irredeemable in how they play, and what they do and how they enforce it on you, and on how how bad players they are, how bad of a player they are. And with their stupid attitudes as well. And so that was the TLDR of the stream. Yeah. Otherwise, I think the game is fine, honestly, and I really enjoy the game. I just literally, the players are, oh my god, oh my fucking god, like the vast majority of players, that is, So relax, because I'm not talking to, I'm not calling everyone an asshole, but the sad truth is that the vast majority of the average Guild Wars 2 player base, let's say, is profoundly idiotic and completely unaware of the fact. And it's detrimental to gameplay at this point. And that's why I'm considering leaving it. But we'll see. Such a shame, because it's the opposite of Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy, I didn't like the content, but in Guild Wars I like the content, and not being able to stay because I can't play the content because people are such fucking idiots is... Anyway, okay, so see you in 10. So yeah, the point was of this epilogue was like, if you were here to see gameplay, obviously wrong place. If you were here to feel coddled, very wrong place. If you were here only for Guild Wars, then I'll probably never see you again, because I don't really stream Guild Wars, and I just wanted to talk about it, as again, it's in the title, more like ranting about it, it's literal. I wasn't making a joke or something. But if you're here because you like me, or you like my whatever, my charisma, if you can call it that, or whatever, well, I'll be back in 10, okay? For some killing antidote. And that's it. And thank you for watching. And, I'll see you in a little bit.